With Grand Theft Auto 5 becoming 5 years old this year, many gamers out there have been speculating as well as been looking for rumors regarding the inevitable and upcoming next installment in the franchise. After all, the Grand Theft Auto series are one of the biggest and most successful video game franchises that every gamer at least knows of and respects. This franchise and its developer company, which is Rockstar Games, are very respected and loved due to their polished and high quality games that they have been released over the past 2 decades. Grand Theft Auto is their most known franchise, and even a little bit of rumors or speculations can make any gamer excited. As a result, when rumors surface the internet, everyone out there pays close attention regarding whether they might be true or not. Not long ago, rumors have surfaced all over the internet regarding Grand Theft Auto 6 that can make for an interesting conversation. These rumors have stated that the next installment in the franchise will return to Vice City and it will have a female character as its main protagonist. It has not been specified as whether the game will take place in the 1980s just like the original Vice City did. They also state that the game will feature South America as a location at some point. Although we're not entirely sure what this could entail, we can make assumptions that at least South America will play a role to the main story instead of being an entirely open location to explore as North Yankton was in Grand Theft Auto 5. But rumors are rumors. They can either turn out to be true or quite the opposite, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. When it comes to Vice City as the next installment in the franchise, opinions of every GTA fan tend to be almost equally divided. On one side, we have fans that love the original Vice City and that want the game to return to it, even with the 1980s setting due to the impact that the original game made on them. The era and the city tend to be taken entirely as a whole due to how iconic this city was in that era. It feels as if the 80s belonged to Miami, so a return to Vice City would make more sense with a return to the era as well. On the other side of the argument, we have fans that probably liked Vice City as much as the rest, but still want a new location for the next installment in the franchise. These fans want something new and refreshing that has not been done previously in the franchise. Both sides have their valid points, but ultimately Rockstar North is the one that will decide where the next game will take place and when. My personal opinion regarding Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 6 is that I'm leaning more towards the Back to Vice City side. Grand Theft Auto Vice City is my personal favorite game in the entire franchise, and is due to numerous reasons that have impacted me in a positive way. First of all, I am completely in love with the 1980s decade, from the aesthetic of 80s pop culture to its music and films. You can clearly see this influence just by checking out my channel, which is a big throwback to the 80s style and music. In this regard, GTA Vice City nails every aspect of 1980s Miami and America in general. It contains several influences and references from films of the era such as Scarface, Commando, First Blood, and TV shows like Miami Vice. When it comes to music, this game is just perfect in capturing the essence and sound of the era. Radio stations such as The Wave that have new wave music, V-Rock that has 80s rock classics, and even a Wild Style, which contains some of the catchiest rap songs from the era. Even though its map is not as big as others in the franchise, it's just perfect because the player becomes familiar with it rather quickly and it's just so well designed. The Rockstar take on 1980s Miami is so good and fun to explore that everyone can fall in love with the city. Gameplay and graphics, on the other hand, have not aged so well, but the game can still be fun to play, at least to mess around, and the PC version is just so much better to play. All in all, I feel like Vice City would be refreshing enough to revisit in the next Grand Theft Auto game, especially with the newer hardware and technology available. Overall, we won't get to see Grand Theft Auto 6 until at least, and I'm being hopeful here, 2020, with previous rumors stating for a 2021 or 2022 release date. Perhaps this game will not be released for current-gen platforms, but this could be also good news because newer and more powerful consoles can do the game even more justice, especially coming from a developer as ambitious and dedicated as Rockstar Games. What do you guys think regarding this topic? Do you agree with me or not? Why or why not? If you do, what would you like to see new in Vice City, such as gameplay, map, side missions, etc.? If you don't, which location would you like to see and why? Please leave your comments and join in the discussion. I'll make sure to read as many comments as possible and join in the discussion as well. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day.